Hello, today we are doing lesson 5, which is on discount, tax, and tip. So we're going to start out with some vocabulary words that you need to know that will help you with the next 3 slides that we will do. So first word is a discount. A discount is simply a decrease from the original price. It might be given to you as a dollar amount. You get a $5 discount or a 20% discount. So it can be given to you as either. A markup is an increase from the original price. If you're going to a retailer, a store, you have to pay whatever price it says on the shelf at the store. However, the store doesn't have to pay as much as you do. They have to pay what is called a wholesale price. So they pay less than what you pay so that the store is making money. For example, if you're going to buy a pair of shoes at Foot Locker, the store might only have to pay $30 for the shoes, but they might charge you $50 at the store, at the retailer. So you might have to pay more than what the store pays because it's called a markup. They're increasing from the original price so that they make money. Sometimes stores mark up prices if things are a really good deal. They mark things down so they're on sale, and they mark them back up so that they're making a profit or money. Sales tax is a percent increase. Usually it's 6 point something or 7 point something percent. That goes to the government. And then our last word here is a tip. Tip is an increase or extra money that you pay for a service. A service might be delivering food. So at Applebee's, you might pay a tip for someone to bring you your lemonade and your cheeseburger. So let's take a look at an example. In this example, we're looking at an iPhone X. So it says the iPhone X has a retail price of $649. However, it only costs Apple $149 wholesale to make the phone. What is the percent markup on an iPhone X? So we have 2 numbers in here, 649 and 145. One of them is the wholesaler, what the store pays, and what the other is what you pay. So, just plugging something in my calculator quick. So we're actually finding, it looks here for the percent markup. This is a fancy way of saying how much did the price change. So this goes back to our previous lesson. We're finding the percent that it changed. So our total price, or our original price, always goes in the bottom. Our original price that the store pays is $145, and we want to find out the price that it changed, or how much did it get marked up. Well, it started at $649, and it got marked up to that from $145. So if we subtract those, just like we learned in our percent change lesson, that will give us the dollar amount that it changed so that we can convert it to a percent. So $649 minus $145 gives us $504. Our original price was still $145. So if we divide this, this will give us the percent. It will give us the percent as a decimal, and then you have to multiply by 100 to get to the fraction, or the percent, sorry. Or you can cross multiply and figure out what percent did it change if those were our $2 amounts. I'm going to just cross multiply because I already set it up nicely. 504 times 100 is 50,400, and 145 times x is 145x. And if we divide by 145, we get x equal to, 50400 divided by 145 is 347.5%. I'm just going to go to the nearest whole number and round that to 348%. Now think about this. If they marked our price up 100%, instead of being $145, it would be double that. It'd be like $290 if we double 145. So they're marking the price up 3.5 times more than the original price. So I'm just going to do a little thinking in this box here for a second to show you that this answer is correct. if we bought the phone at what Apple got, $145, that's 100% of what Apple's paying. Now, if we doubled that, 145 times 2, that would be $290. That's paying 200%, okay? Because, oops, you're paying twice as much as they are. We're not even close to $649 yet. If we double double 200, if we paid 400%, what would that be? 290 times 2? $580. Think about that. That's 400. We're off 100% because we are looking for the percent change. So I did make a mistake back here. From 145, that's what Apple's paying, to 290, that's marked up 100% because you doubled it. And if we double it again, that's marked up 200%. So we have to continue going up and up and up to get to our 348%. So we pay 3.5 more times than Apple does. I know it sounds confusing, but it's marked up a lot. These next two hopefully will be a little bit easier, a little bit more sense, make a little bit more sense. It says you decide to go to the Apple Store at the Mall of America to buy your iPhone X. At the Apple Store, the iPhone is also $649. Then you remember that you buy it at the store, you'll have to pay sales tax. Sales tax in Minnesota is 7.25%. How much will you have to pay for the iPhone with tax? You can set up a proportion, part out of total, times your percent out of 100%, or you can set up your percent equation. I'm going to use a percent equation for this one. We want to know what is our sales tax. We know the percent, but we need to convert it to a decimal. So if we divide by 100%, that will give us 0.0725. And we know that our total price is $649. We want to know what part do we have to pay in tax. So if we multiply those, 649 times 0.0725, we get 47.05. So that is how much our part that we have to pay in tax. If we set up a proportion this way, same thing. We would have had 649 and then 7.25% out of 100% and cross-multiplied, we would get the same answer. But they want to know, not just the tax, they want to know phone plus tax. So the phone cost $649 plus the tax, which was $47.05, will give us what? 649 plus 47.05, $696.05. So it costs almost $700 to get the phone with tax. It's a lot of money. But it says, you want to look around for a better deal. Not the greatest deal, almost $700 for a phone. When you check at Target, you can find out that you can get 13% off of the retail price if you buy it on Friday before noon. How much will you have to pay for the iPhone X at Target? So you can either use your percent equation or your percent proportion. I'm going to use the percent equation. The part that we're looking for equals the total times the percent. And remember, once we figure out our percent, that's how much we're getting off of the total. So if we're getting it off of the total, at the end we're going to subtract our answer from our dollar amount. So we don't know how much we get off. That's the part we're trying to figure out. We know our total is $649. Multiplied by our percent as a decimal, this is 13% out of 100%, which is 0.13. So 649 times 0.13 is 84 $5.37. So that is the part that we're getting off of the total, remember? We're figuring out how much off or we're subtracting from our total. So if our phone costs $649, we're subtracting $84.37. So you can either do the math like that or plug it in your calculator. 649 minus 84.37 gives us $564.63. This would be your answer that goes right here. So you get a considerable discount for shopping at Target. They must have a sale going on. So if it says you're getting a % off, when you find your answer, that's the dollars that you're getting off of your total. Because we just found what's 13% of the phone. All right, last question. It says, you decide to ask your aunt to go make the purchase for you because you'll be at school Friday before noon. You tell her you will give her a 5% tip for helping you. How much money will you tip her? So again, you can set up your proportion, part out of total, percent out of 100%, or use your percent proportion or percent equation. I'm going to just use the percent equation because I think that's a little bit easier. You can still cross multiply here as well. So we know we're going to use our answer from up here because this is the deal that we're getting. We're getting that much. That's our total price right now, $564.63. That's what we're paying at Target. That's why we're having our aunt go get it. We need to figure out what part are we going to pay our aunt. All right? So our total times our percent as a decimal, 5% out of 100%, that's 0.05, not 0.5. 0.5 is 50%. This is 5%. So $564.63 times 0.05. The part that we're tipping her is $28.23 to the nearest hundredth, 2 decimals. So this one just asked you for the tip. So our tip is $28.23. I know each of these is a little bit different. The key words here are tip, meaning you're adding it to your total once you're done. If they asked you for the total, you would have to take your original plus your tip to find the total cost. If they're telling you you're getting a discount or a percent off, you're subtracting from your total. And if it's looking for what's the markup, that's like really finding the percent change. How much did it change from here to here?